Alright guys, so this is Happy Wheels. This is the first screen you're going to see when you start. You're going to notice that these characters are very lively. They each have their own personalities, and in levels they have their own characteristics, which you're going to get to see in a little bit. Now there's a couple options here. You can play. These are levels that have been created by the creators, the main levels that are supported. But where all the fun is at is browse levels. As you can see on here, mine are preloaded. There is an extreme problem with loading on this game. You have to load screens in between changing whether you want to change your playable characters, as you'll see up here, whether you want to sort by newest, oldest, play count rating, or when you want to sort when it was uploaded. And we thought it was just the one computer that was going slow at first, but we've tried it on 3 different computers on 2 different connections, and neither has worked very well. So once you get it loaded, you're going to see about 1 of 50 maps listed. So we're going to pick one of these randomly. So now we're on this Castle Siege level. And you're going to see one of the characters here. This one we term him as Adolf. He's got a little child on the back. And before we do anything, I should warn you, this game is extremely violent. That child may not survive the round. But as long as you pass the finish line with your character's body, for the most part, intact, you will win. So let's go a little bit further here. And you can see that the creators can make some pretty interesting things on here. And there's a lot of physics that play into the game. Oh! Yeah, this game's definitely violent, as I said earlier. I think that man was just crushed by a bacon bridge. So we're going inside. Freeze! Whoa! Dude, what is... Oh my gosh! Wow! Okay. Adolf has not survived this time, guys. And you can restart levels, which you're probably going to end up doing a lot. Each level is not very long, but you're going to want to restart quite often because you're just going to die. And die. Die. And die some more. And a beautiful carnage of glory and death. Alright, now I don't want you guys to think that these levels are only about violence. There's a lot of different interesting things you can see, especially that the users have created on these maps, and we're going to show you some in a couple of these. Some levels are just downright awesome, such as this one, a neon domino level. And violence isn't the key here. Or this awesome BMX level. Violence isn't the key here. Oh, what am I saying? Yes, it is. Oh! Yeah, it's all about violence. But that's what makes this game amazing. The fact that you can die and just keep trying. Now, most of the controls work fairly well, except for missions like these, where you can eject your character and use his body. For the most part, it works decently, but sometimes you get caught like this, and you just have to wait and see if your character falls. The level editor on this game is amazing, and a huge bonus to the replayability of the game. You're going to want to see if people actually like your maps and want to replay them and try and get higher on the leaderboards. Now, if you have any dislikes about the game, always remember, this game is free! Free! You should not be complaining about anything. A free game. Who gives you free stuff anymore? No one. Alright guys, so let's talk about the pros and cons of this game. Pros. It is free. There's extreme violence. As long as you're of age, it's very enjoyable, and you're going to go back and just mess with the characters. The characters are awesome. They're all just creepy and strange, and they work with the game very well. And fourth, of course, you can create your own levels. Now let's talk about the cons. There's an ejection button with your character, and sometimes it just does not work right. And there's also very long load times. If you do not have good connection or if you have a slow computer, this is probably not the game for you, and I would avoid it. But other than that, very solid game, very good, and we enjoyed it a lot. And we're going to give it 8.5 out of 10. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe, and we can keep putting out some more. Thank you. Hey, where's the